to share my project focusing on teen birth trends in the United States. While it's encouraging that teenage births have reached extensively low levels since the government began tracking the data, it is essential to note that complications arising from pregnancy and childbirth complications continue to be the primary cause of death for teenage girls worldwide. It is what's even more concerning is the fact that United States has a higher maternal mortality rate due to pregnancy and childbirth than any other high-resource country in the world, with a significant portion of these tragic incidents occurring among teenage girls. Unbelievable, right? Now, I have a short story. One dark pink line and another faint line also. I've had sex for the first time without protection, and I'm only 14. It's been 2 months and have kept it from my parents. Though they recently found out, and trust me, they are not happy about it. I don't know if I'm pregnant, but I have an appointment coming up to see if I am. I know if I'm pregnant, I won't have any clue on what to do. I'm a straight A, responsible girl, but I know I cannot take care of the baby, go to school, have a job, all this, and still take care of a child. I'm still a baby myself. My mother says it's not my decision whether I'm to keep it or not. I don't even get to name him or her. If I'm pregnant, I'll be lost. I pray every night that it's not real. This is the story of Gianna, one of thousands of teenage stories in the United States today. The story that inspired me to choose this data. In my analysis, I focused on teen births that occurred between 2008 and 2018. From my data model, you can see how I organize my data. This is my main table. I have a measures table, the refresh date table, and I did a color table to help me with my legend and my map. These are my KPIs. The aim of the analysis is to bring out insights that will help us understand the trends and impact on teenage births within the United States. My KPIs were teen births by year, which is broken down by state, year, and by origin. And then we have teen births year over year percentage, which compares the increase or decrease in percentage from one year to another. The KPIs that will assist us in comparing the analysis of various groups, age groups, states, as well as facilitate the allocation of resources earmarked for addressing the issues of pregnancies and births among the teenagers. As we look at this is my dashboard. The areas on the map that are highlighted, that are lighter in color, are the areas that represent the least births that occurred to teenagers. The darker parts are the ones that most of the births occurred. On the left side, you can see my slider, which is able to, you can choose data based on the year that you want to see. My first chart is a breakdown of births by year from 2008. You can see the drop. It goes down, dropping from the 2008. It seems like it was the highest, then it goes down, dropping. My second chart shows the births by regions. That is the regions of the states. But you can drill down also to, states within a certain region. Then my third chart shows the age groups. We had the 15 to 17-year-olds, 18 to 19-year-olds, and then the total. Then we have the scatter chart, which compares the the different states. For example, if we look at Montana, if I just click on Montana, we see that it recorded the highest decrease of 35% in the period that we are looking at, with the highest decrease appearing on the between the year 2017 and 2018. 2017 and 2018. Let me just show you. There, 2017 and 2018, the highest decrease occurring among the 18 to 19-year-olds at this point. The other one that we can look at is North Dakota. Why I have chosen North Dakota is because from the records, it seems like the only one that had an increase in the period that that is covered, that is 2008 and 2018. As you can see in the picture, it didn't go up by so much, but it did go up by 1%. It is the only state that happens to have an increase in the teenage births among all the states, while every other state was doing well by going down. Of course, other states have gone up, but this is the most significant. So from what we have seen, these are my positive insights that I derived from my data. We can see that there was good progress. And the place that it occurred most was in Montana in 2018. And why I know is because comparing to the other periods, it declined by 8%. It was in 2017, it was 10%. Then in 2018, it went to 18%. So that was an 8% drop. And for the negative insight, we see North Dakota. It had an increase from 22% to 1%. So based on what we have seen on the data, I have a few recommendations. The first one is contraceptives. So what I found, or what I would suggest, is that it is essential to guarantee that all teenagers can access comprehensive sexual and reproductive health services, along with requisite services such as contraceptives. The second recommendation I have is sexual education. The government should allocate increased resources towards extensive sexual education, commencing at an early age, ideally targeting the preteens, not to wait until kids have become teenagers. So target the preteens, and that way they are able to nip the bud at an early age. Then the use of technology. Given that most teens are tech savvy, capitalize on technology for the distribution of information and education initiatives. And lastly, government initiatives such as fostering collaborative ventures between the government, communities, churches, schools, to actively engage these initiatives to enable information to reach a broader audience. In conclusion, we see that the reduction of teenage births is happening quite greatly. However, we see that it is happening more among the older teens, that is 18 to 19, than the younger teens, 15 to 17. So whatever it is that is being applied among the 18 to 19s, my recommendations would help further. That's all I have for today. Thank you for listening.